Ba-dum. Alright. Let's get this shit going. Alright. Alright, let's let that load. Oh, let me switch the game. Because I don't think I have it. Yep, I know it. First Descendant. There we go. Okay. Alright, one more second. Alright. Let us see. What the day holds. What the day holds. I feel like I am not right enough for some reason. There we go. There we go. That's better. Let me get on Discord. Ah, come on. Oh, my Discord, that's why. Alright. Give me a second. Discord is starting. Discord is starting. The frame rate drop, son. There we go. Oh. We are doing main missions only. Main missions only. It's because I launched Discord. I should have launched Discord beforehand.
In order to quickly produce immunity antibodies, we need data on the antidote mechanism, stored in Albion. After comparing the data we have with Albion's existing data, we can either imitate it or create something similar. But since we need the data to be transferred safely, we need you to protect it.
Just what I've been waiting for.
Come on, bro. Why? Ah, you piece of shit.
Descendant, the repeater is under attack. Descendant, the repeater's emergency warning has been triggered. At this rate, we'll be fried any minute now.
Any minute now. I got fried now. You gonna help me or what, bud? There we go.
Ha! Just what I've been waiting for.
Loading.
That's what I needed. I needed 2 people, man.
I'm loading.
Thank you. Thank you, bud. I appreciate that. Oh, shit.
Some bastard's been tapping our communication. If the repeater is destroyed, things are gonna get very difficult for us.
Come on, bud.
You little. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Oh, Aurora. Hey, how's it going?
Completed. All we need to do now is wait.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Who else followed it? Oh, no. Oh, I'm doing good. Doing good. Just enjoying the game. How has your day been so far? I wasn't gonna get her as a character, but like that running is just next level. I can't deny the speed.
Type, structure, and reactive mechanism of the toxin. We'll need tissue samples from the vaults. Let's go collect some.
Alright, where do we go? What do we do? We gotta go over here. Alright. Oh, stop doing it. Alright, not a problem. I got you. Okay, can I? Thank you. Oh, no. Whoa, what the fuck happened to my... What the fuck happened to my health? Oh no.
How about this?
Fat motherfucker. Woo.
Reload. Reload.
Oh, you are close combat motherfucker, ain't you? Jesus Christ, yeah. Bitch. Oh, nope.
You little...
How come you're immune? Because I gotta shoot the head, don't I? Yep.
This should be enough. Those order bastards planted some kind of device here. We'll need to open it to find out what it is. But let's send it to Kate first and get her to analyze it.
All right.
Access successful. Beginning decryption.
Here we come. Yeah, I ain't know if motherfucker had a shotgun.
I was able to hack into a section of the data. I've discovered that it is a substance administered by Vulgus of the Order of Truth. It appears to be a type of booster that activates toxins in the body.
Oh shit.
Wow, that hurt like hell!
Oh my god, they still hit me. Whoa! The rape. Then you gotta go to sleep now. You gotta go to sleep now. Why is my game lagging like this? Shit. There we go. Lay the fuck down. God, bro. Holy frame rate.
Huh. They were afraid we would destroy this, so they hid it.
Attempting access. I will disable their security protocols.
Bro, what is up with the game?
Accelerating encryption process. Descendant, you need to prevent the enemy advancing.
Holy shit, bro. I don't know how to fuck. There is something going on with my frame rate, bro. Alright, no. There's something going on with the game. I gotta restart it. I gotta restart. Or let me see. Graphics. Let me try low. Alright. Alright. God, that's so fucking messy.
Accelerating decryption process. Descendant, you need to prevent the enemy advancing.
We have to destroy the upper section of the device. That way we'll be able to find out what they're hiding inside it.
Come on.
Access successful. Beginning decryption.
Oh my god, it's so much smoother. So much smoother.
I was able to hack into a section of the data. I've discovered that it is a substance administered by Vulgus of the Order of Truth. It appears to be a type of booster that activates toxins in the body.
Huh. They were afraid we would destroy this, so they hid it.
Bro. Calm your ass down. No, I'm calling my pepper too thick.
Attempting access. I will disable their security protocols.
It's been smooth sailing up until now. Keep your guard up.
I hate that it fucking.
Security protocols have been disabled. Descending. Destroy the upper section.
That should be good enough. Great
There
work.
we go.
Using the material you gathered, I've made an antibody that gives immunity from the Order's most commonly used toxin. But because of time constraints, I haven't been able to conduct any formal clinical trials.
So we're the guinea pigs.
This will be an excellent opportunity, Kate. You'll be able to collect data on the side effects of the antibody on the Descendants.
Ah, I gotta.
Hi there. Do you have some DNA that needs analyzing? Glay, I don't think we should joke about it.
You sound just like Jin. Adorable. Thank you for your hard work. Don't worry, I know how capable you are.
I heard you worked on my RK neutralizer. I'm sure it'll be effective against the toxin again.
You can trust me. To be honest, I tested it on myself at the
What did you just say, Kate? Do you know how dangerous that was? Do I have to lose you two?
Boy, I'm also part of Albion headquarters. I'm one of many people working for Albion and all of humanity. The Descendants shouldn't be the only ones ready to sacrifice themselves. I'm ready to do my part.
To me, it's
Let's
like
help
Jay-Z
each other.
and Tupac. You've heard of Jay-Z?
Lighten up, Glade.
Yeah, they Tupac.
Thanks to Kate's efforts, we can continue with the operation.
Does that one song, Daisy?
Clay, this antibody will help you to stay strong for this operation. After all, it will give you immunity. And I've tested it on myself.
That's not really what it says, but
Let it
that's
go
what it
this one
sounds
time.
like, and that's what I know
But
about.
never again, you hear me? Okay,
Wet dream tomato.
Thank
That's
you. Street jungle with
Really?
drink tomato.
now that everybody has the antibody, let's go get that iron heart.
Don't listen to
Can't
me
let
rap.
the Vulgus take this one too.
If everyone is ready, I will lead the way. Let us find the Iron Heart.
Wet dream tomato, bro. Oh. There we go. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big step up. Wait, this thing does. Fuck it. We doing all primaries here. That's 5,000. What are you? Tactical rifle? Then you know what? Designate all as junk. And we're gonna dismantle junk. Now. We're gonna go to you now. Mass XP shield. All right. About to say, like, what are we doing? Oh, I could change. I forgot I could put mods in it, bro. Ugh. Insufficient capacity. Oh, okay. What's this one? I need 6. Okay, okay. Save. Okay. Let me wake up the wife. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, I'll be right back.
Analyzing layout of the ruins. RK covers 40% of the entire area. A point of note, the RK corresponds to a single pattern, unlike the patterns of Descendants. According to the layout analysis results, the location of these readings is identical to that used for tombs and altars. If I compile all of the data we have gathered, there is a high probability that this is the tomb of one of the ancestors who died during the Civil War. The fact that they were laid to rest in such a deep location, either they were an ancestor of a high status, or they played an important role in the incidents related to the Iron Hearts. I've identified a Vulgus communications frequency being transmitted nearby. It will likely contain information we need. We should investigate.
God damn, bro.
The Ironheart isn't here. The Vulgus came to excavate the remains of the ancestor. They plan to use this to open the ancestor's vault.
I don't understand. The remains of an ancestor, a vault? What do you mean?
Ah,
If the
you
vault
bastard.
contains an Ironheart, it may have been placed there intentionally to prevent someone from claiming it. The reason the Vulgus have extracted DNA from remains is likely because the vault can only be accessed through a bioscan.
If that's the case, then the occupant of this tomb is the same individual who locked the vault.
That's correct. They must be planning to use the DNA to allow them to bypass the biometric authentication and claim the Ironheart.
This device interferes with the sequence. I'll restore the disrupted communications. Noise removal complete. Checking contents. Sender, Enzo. He says the Vulgus have been spotted moving to another zone.
Have they found a way to open the vault already? Damn it! We need to get to that vault.
Wait, we should secure the ancestors' remains and the data just in case. If the vault can only be accessed through the biometric authentication of specific DNA,
Oh,
then we'll need
shit.
that DNA as well.
I have disabled the Vulgus data repository for now. I have also collected the data formatted sample of the remains.
Well, that's a relief. Can't stand it when things go according to Vulgus plans. Let's deal with these bastards quickly and get moving.
Oh, how weak struggles find
God damn, bro.
humans truly are foolish at Athens. Have you not yet learned that you are merely sacrificial offerings for us? Consider this an honor. Your flesh and blood will be offered for their glory.
This is Alpha. Comms have been stabilized. All units return to Albion to prepare for the next operation.
Is there an LFG finder in this motherfucker?
success of this operation will lead us to victory.
We've confirmed the transmitted data. There's a vault where the ancestors kept the Ironheart. We can use this to our advantage. The Vulgus will need time to crack open the vault. Enzo, send the sample of the ancestors' remains received from the guide to Anais and tell her to hurry. We need to
Stick
analyze
on
the
the wolf
DNA
up.
and activate the biometric authentication before the
Or
Vulgus do.
unicorn one.
And to do that, we need to increase our combat forces in the field. I'll send any off-duty descendants. Rendezvous with them
I
at the
just told her
outpost
I'll
and
check it
proceed
tomorrow.
with the operation.
Jeez, why am I being called in? I thought I'd be getting some R&R. Making me work with crazies thinking they see a ghost. Nah, I've got other things to do.
Jeremy, there's an Ironheart in this zone. Have you forgotten that finding the Ironheart is the #1 priority for all descendants? Also, since you've been assigned to a mission, you should conduct yourself properly. Continue to be uncooperative, and I will report you to your superiors.
An Ironheart? Oh, man, why didn't you say so from the start? Get to the point.
I really don't like you.
I only picked up bits and pieces earlier. I didn't realize it was such an emergency. An Ironheart. Right in front of us. Oh. The place will be crawling with Corell's minions, but don't worry.
Alex, the clothes that are in the
I
back.
can take this opportunity to show you what an awesome descendant I am. I'm curious what Guide's reaction will be after I carry this entire operation. Let me know, will ya?
Ah, man.
Alrighty. Shall we get this show started? I'll use my incredible teleportation skills to scout all of the underground spaces.
If the Vulgus are on the verge of opening the vault, then they'll likely report to their superior, Corell. In which case, we'll need a way to tap into their comms. Guide, check and see if there are any ally devices nearby we can use to wiretap.
There is one ally communications repeater. If I modify the code, it can be altered to enable wiretapping.
That should work. We should spread out and continue with the mission.
Ah, boy.
Descendant, I will be modifying the communications repeater code from this point on. Even though the code has been modified, the current output isn't strong enough to penetrate the enemy's classified communications grid. If we were to overload it, we would be able to increase its accuracy, but the Vulgus will be able to track our location.
I know that will make it challenging for you, Descendant, but you'll need to tough it out. Don't have a choice. Guide, increase the output.
40%. All communications content is being stored. Surveillance accuracy at 85%. I will try to maintain a level that will not cause the device's malfunction.
Oh, your mother, bro. Bro, Steve, you are strong. You are strong, boy.
Thanks for sharing the surveillance.
There we go.
Fortunately, Alpha's just called us in to explain the overload. He is furious. Well, maybe just upset that the equipment is being pushed to its limits. I'll try to mollify him.
Figure out exactly what kind of organic matter the Vulgus are extracting. Let's go.
You mother.
It's done. Great job.
$27, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Alright. Incapacitated. Where? Probably left the game. Alright.
This is Enzo. There is a Vulgus generator somewhere in this zone. These generators are the main power sources for the enemy's comms devices. We need to find the enemies who have fuses, take them out, and use the fuses to disable the generator. focused. A powerful enemy unit has appeared. Be careful. Enemy comms devices should be shutting down shortly. Excellent job.
Let's meet at the Timberfall outpost. I have some information I wish to discuss.
Oh boy. I need to put the heat on.
You should. No, you should.
That's just I do. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I do. Oh no, I know. I might give them that tomorrow.
First of all, this is only a theory for now. I must review the enemy's data before I can be certain. I have some ideas on why the enemy is collecting organic matter, and I have reached a hypothetical conclusion. The most probable reason is that their DNA analysis is still incomplete, and they're looking for materials to use as part of it.
In order to extract pure DNA from something, you need a refining process to remove all the other materials mixed in.
And once refinement has been completed, you will still need to perform an amplification process. This process requires certain enzymes.
So what you're saying, Guide, is that the Vulgus are extracting the enzymes they need from the giant tree.
In a way, yes. As the giant tree has existed since the time of the ancestors, it will have accumulated a variety of organic matter. It may store materials which are difficult to find even now. The Vulgus may have predicted this. It is likely that they intend to extract all of the remaining organic matter left in the giant tree in order to find the enzymes required for amplification.
If we can seize what they extract and send it to Albion, we can expedite our research process.
I guess we have our answer then. Let's hurry. It's our turn to take something from them. Let's make them pay for messing with us.
Descendant, it seems that Glay has elected herself to be our guide this time. But I agree. Because of Glay's quick judgment and knowledge, I was able to decrease my margin of error.
I'm honored to hear that. Coming from a highly advanced AI created by the ancestors.
I must go into overclock mode in order to do everything I can to help you gain the Iron Heart.
She tells me that it wasn't broccolini, it was asparagus. And I told her, I was like, she would rather have the fruits and veggies than the chips and candy and stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, she does like that every once in a while, but if I offer her the fruits and veggies, she won't turn me down.
She might be also talking about the green beans.
She showed her a picture. And she pointed. She says she likes the green beans, but she likes the asparagus more.
It's the way we do it.
Yeah, because we saute it with butter, salt, and garlic.
Yep.
No idea how happy I am to be.
What?
It doesn't taste like cotton candy, but it's a sweeter taste.
Yeah. They probably breed certain grapes together, like how they did with the watermelon. I know originally watermelon was yellow.
Yep.
Like that fucked me up.
And not just yellow, but
Or have you seen originally how bananas look?
no, I haven't.
You know the little seeds that are in the middle of it?
Yeah.
They're a lot bigger. A lot bigger. They made it so like it's almost like seedless. this one. Straight ahead. Baby.
This is the Vulgus that stole the Descendants after the serum.
Ha! We finally found him, you bastard! I told you we'd make you pay for messing with us.
There we go.
A Vulgus with a fuse has appeared. Take it out and retrieve the fuse. Find the second fuse.
You motherfucker! Love you, babe. So can I wash up tonight? I mean, I have.
Now all you need to do is obtain the third fuse.
Oh, that hurt like hell!
Booyaka.
That's the commander leading the operation. If you take him out, the rest will fall back. I have confirmed that their power supply has been cut off. Excellent work, Descendants.
No chance!
I have accessed the terminal. Initiating hacking sequence.
I gotta just constantly be in motion.
The terminal has been accessed. Checking information. Terminal accessed. Inputting security deactivation codes.
some shit. Something, bro. There we go. Back up,
The
back up.
Vulcans have injected their DNA with RK and are attempting genetic modifications.
Ah, he left. Yep, he left. My question is, I'm already 17. That's great.
Are you ready to be shot?
Ah, come on. Ah. Get away from me, cat. There we go. Social. Well, after this, shit, after this, I could be fucking done.
Descendant, the Vulgus are collecting organic matter to create an enzyme that can amplify DNA. Once they've collected enough, they'll refine and move it to stop it being compromised. If you can capture the organic matter and send it
God
out,
damn, bro.
we can extract the enzyme we need. eliminate the interrupter. If the organic matter is destroyed, it'll put us in a tight spot.
I can't do nothing. But my nigga. Fucking bum. Christ, bro.
Descendant, there's another interrupter.
Gotta get rid of you, but can you guys give me
My shield! You little...
okay. Ah, boy. Alright. Alright. I think we are good on this. Alright. Let us exit the game. Oh.
How would Dr. Disrespect do in prison? Honestly, it would all depend on what he actually went in there for, because as far as we know, there was nothing that was illegal that he said in those DMs to that minor. It crossed the line morally, ethically, it was disgusting, but it wasn't technically illegal. Now, I can tell you this, if he went to prison, even if it was on a solid charge, everybody's already gonna know about that whole scandal, and they're immediately not gonna like this dude. Plus, he's rich, and they're gonna know that, so he's gonna become an immediate victim. They're probably gonna extort him, they're probably gonna beat him up enough to be able to milk him for whatever he has, but it's probably not gonna be like that stab, 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 stab. It's probably gonna be more like that take, 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 take. Everybody would see him as a piggy bank, and they just need to bust him right open to get that money. If he did end up going in there on some charge that involved a minor and his wiener, they're still gonna find a way to bleed him for every single penny that they possibly can, but it's gonna be a lot more severe with that physical violence. Because in prison, violence is like putting sprinkles on frozen yogurt. Damn it, I love frozen yogurt. How would Dr. Disrespect do in prison?
Bro, this dude is bugging. Ooh, okay. Keep going. Keep going. That was hot. He going in. He going in.
Give Alexis some love. Hold on. It's a bucket. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh! Right out the gate. Oh! Oh!
Oh my goodness.
Come on. Oh, yeah. Sissy on the small. Now we go, Sissy. Let's go, Sissy. Magic Mike. Okay. Oh!
Yo, this white boy is disgusting.
Hurry!
He just flips and slams, yo. That's a heavier dude too.
What you got? Details. Run it.
Oh.
Let's go. Let's go. No, 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 no. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, back up. Watch out. Oh! Oh, knuckle star.
Their elbows gotta be spent. This nigga doesn't. This dude don't care, bro. Oh. He caught it right on the beat. He caught it right on the beat. Alright, that was fire. That was tough. Alright, so supposedly, there is a presidential debate today. Bam.
At SimpliSafe, we build advanced security sensors and cameras for your whole home, powered by 24/7 professional monitoring and Fast Protect technology, exclusively from SimpliSafe for faster police response. There's no safe like SimpliSafe.
Of storied significance for us as Americans, a place where we honor the importance of American diplomacy, where we invite and receive respected world leaders. And this former president, as president, invited them to Camp David because he does not again appreciate the role and responsibility of the President of the United States to be commander-in-chief with a level of respect. And this gets back to the point of how he has consistently disparaged and demeaned members of our military, fallen soldiers, and the work that we must do to uphold the strength and the respect of the United States of America around the world.
Vice President Harris, thank you. President Trump, your response to her saying that you began the negotiations with the Taliban.
So, if you take a look at that period of time, the Taliban was killing our soldiers, a lot of them, with snipers. And I got involved with the Taliban because the Taliban was doing the killing. That's the fighting force within Afghanistan. They don't bother doing that because, you know, they deal with the wrong people all the time. But I got involved. And Abdul is the head of the Taliban. He is still the head of the Taliban. And I told Abdul, don't do it anymore. You do it anymore, you're going to have problems. And he said, why do you send me a picture of my house? I said, you're going to have to figure that out, Abdul. And for 18 months, we had nobody killed. We did have an agreement negotiated by Mike Pompeo. It was a very good agreement. The reason it was good, it was we were getting out. We would have been out faster than them, but we wouldn't have lost the soldiers. We wouldn't have left many Americans behind, and we wouldn't have left $85 billion worth of brand new, beautiful military equipment behind. And just to finish, they blew it. The agreement said you have to do this, and they didn't do it. They didn't do it. The agreement was terminated by us because they didn't do what they were supposed to do.
I want to move on.
And these people did the worst withdrawal, and in my opinion, the most embarrassing moment in the history of our country. And by the way, that's why Russia attacked Ukraine, because they saw how incompetent she and her boss are.
President Trump, thank you. I want to move on now to race and politics.
Yo, her face.
Mr. President, you recently said of
her
Vice President
face,
Harris, quote,
bro.
I didn't know she was black until a number of years ago when she happened to turn black, and now she wants to be known as black. I want to ask a bigger picture question here tonight. Why do you believe it's appropriate to weigh in on the racial identity of your opponent?
I don't, and I don't care. I don't care what she is. I don't care. You make a big deal out of something. I couldn't care less. Whatever she wants to be is okay with me.
But those were your words, so I'm asking...
I don't know. I mean, all I can say is
I
read
don't
where
know.
She was not black.
I don't know.
That she put out. And I'll say that. And then I read that she was black. And that's okay. Either one was okay with me. That's up to her. That's up to her.
Vice President Harris, your thoughts on this?
I think it's, I mean, honestly, I think it's a tragedy that we have someone who wants to be president who has consistently, over the course of his career, attempted to use race to divide the American people.
For real.
You know, I do believe that the vast majority of us know that we have so much more in common than what separates us, and we don't want this kind of approach that is just constantly trying to divide us, and especially by race. And let's remember how Donald Trump started. He was land, he owned buildings, and he was investigated because he refused to rent property to black families. Let's remember, this is the same individual who took out a full-page ad in the New York Times calling for the execution of 5 young black and Latino boys who were innocent, the Central Park 5. Took out a full-page ad calling for their execution. This is the same individual who spread birther lies about the first black president of the United States. And I think the American people want better than that, want better than this, want someone who understands, as I do, I travel our country. We see in each other a friend. We see in each other a neighbor. We don't want a leader who is constantly trying to have Americans point their fingers
There was a
at
couple
each
parts
other.
that she kind of
I meet
stumbled.
with people all the time who tell me, can we please just have discourse about how we're going to invest in the aspirations and the ambitions and the dreams of the American people? Knowing that regardless of people's color or the language their grandmother speaks, we all have the same dreams and aspirations and want a president who invests in those, not in hate and division.
Vice President Harris, thank you. Lindsay?
President Trump, this is now your third time.
This is the most divisive presidency in the history of our country. There's never been anything like it. They're destroying our country, and they come up with things like what she just said. Going back many, many years, when a lot of people, including Mayor Bloomberg, agreed with me on the Central Park Five, they admitted, they said, they pled guilty. And I said, well, if they pled guilty, they badly hurt a person, killed a person ultimately. And if they pled guilty, then they pled, we're not guilty. But this is a person that has to stretch back years, 40, 50 years ago.
The thing was,
there's
they were
nothing
focusing
now. I
on
built
what
one
he
of
had
the
said
greatest economies in the
during an
history of the
interview,
world.
and they,
And
I
I'm gonna
guess,
build it
wanted
again.
to.
It's going to be bigger, better, and stronger. But they're destroying our
They wanted to
economy.
basically
They have
see.
no idea what a
It's
good
kind of a
economy
loaded
is.
question,
Their
and
oil
it's
policies, every
ABC,
single
so
policy. And remember
they're
this,
gonna. In
she
my
is
opinion,
Biden.
I think they're
You know,
going
she's trying to get
to
away from Biden. I don't know the gentleman. She says she
give
is
Trump
Biden.
kind of
The
gotcha
worst
questions.
inflation we've ever had. A horrible economy because inflation has made it so bad, and she can't get away with that.
Thank you. Your time is up,
I want to respond to that, though. I want to just respond briefly. Clearly, I am not Joe Biden, and I am certainly not Donald Trump. And what I do offer is a new generation of leadership for our country. One who believes in what is possible, one who brings a sense of optimism about what we can do instead of always disparaging the American people. I believe in what we can do to strengthen our small businesses, which is why I have a plan. Let's talk about our plans and let's compare the plans. I have a plan to give startup businesses $50,000 tax deduction to pursue their ambitions,
Do I qualify
their
for that?
innovation, their ideas, their hard work. I have a plan, $6,000 for young families for the first year of your child's life to help you in that most critical stage of your child's development.
You
I have a
laughing, but I'm
plan
serious.
That is about
I am so
allowing
serious.
people to be able to pursue what has been fleeting in terms of the American dream by offering a help with down payment of $25,000 down payment
I stay neutral
assistance
by
for
hearing both
first-time
sides,
home
but I
buyers.
do have a position
That's
at
the
the end
kind
of
of
the day.
conversation, I believe, David, that people really want tonight, as opposed to a conversation that is constantly about belittling and name-calling. Let's turn the page
Vice President
and move
Harris,
forward.
thank you. Let's turn to policy.
President
Let's
Trump,
turn back
we
to
have
policy.
to move on. President Trump.
Let's turn to policy,
She has
please.
a plan to defund the police. She has a
No, I know what you
plan
mean.
to confiscate everybody's gun.
President Trump,
she
we
has
do
a
have to
plan
move
to
on to
not
other
allow
issues.
fracking in Pennsylvania or anywhere else.
Okay. Thank you,
That's
Mr.
what her
President.
plan is until just recently.
I just need
Lindsay,
to
go ahead.
respond
No,
because
Trump,
the
President
former
Trump.
president has said
No, I'm
something
sorry.
twice that I need to
No,
respond to.
I'm sorry. We're
I just
going
need
to move
respond
on, Vice
one
President
time
Harris.
to what he has
President
said
Trump, this is
multiple
now
times.
your
Yes.
third time running for president. You have long vowed to repeal and replace the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare. You have failed to accomplish that. You now say you're going to keep Obamacare, quote, unless we can do something much better. Last month, you said, quote, we're working on it. So tonight, 9 years after you first started running, do you have a plan, and can you tell us what it is?
Obamacare was lousy health care, always was. It's not very good today. And what I said, that if we come up with something, and we are working on things, we're going to do it and we're going to replace it. But remember this, I inherited Obamacare because Democrats wouldn't change it. They wouldn't vote for it. They were unanimous. They wouldn't vote to change it. If they would have done that, we would have had a much better plan than Obamacare. But the Democrats came up, they wouldn't vote for it. I had a choice to make when I was president. Do I save it and make it as good as it can be, never going to be great, or do I let it rot? And I felt I had an obligation, even though politically it would have been good to just let it rot and let it go away.
But it hasn't gone away.
I told my people, the
That's-
top people, and they're very good
that's
people.
the
I have a lot of
downside
good people in
of
this
it. It hasn't gone away.
administration. We read about the bad ones. We had some real bad ones, too, and so do they. They have really bad ones. The difference is they don't get rid of them. But let me just explain. I had a choice to make. Do I save it and make it as good as it can be, or do I let it rot? And I saved it. I did the right thing. But it's still never going to be great, and it's too expensive for people. And what we will do is we're looking at different plans. If we can come up with a plan that's going to cost our people, our population, less money and be better health care than Obamacare, then I would absolutely do it. But until then, I'd run it as good as it can be run.
So just a yes or no, you still do not have a plan?
I have concepts of a plan. I'm not president right now.
I got plans
But
of a plan.
if
I got plans of a
we
plan.
come up with something, I would only change it if we come up with something
planning
that's
on a
better
plan
and
for
less
that plan.
expensive. And there are concepts and options we have to do that. And you'll be hearing about it in the not-too-distant future.
Vice President Harris, in 2017, you supported Bernie Sanders' proposal to do away with private insurance and create a government-run healthcare system.
I mean, to
2
be
years
to
later,
be
you
honest, at the
proposed
end
a
of the day, I
plan
don't
that
care about the
included a
poker
private
faces.
insurance
I
option. What is
honestly,
your plan
so
today?
far,
Well, first of all, I absolutely
so far she said
support and over the last
some
4 years
policies
as
that I
Vice
agree with.
President,
He hasn't said
private
any
healthcare
policy
options,
yet.
But what we need to do is maintain
trying to
and
be
grow the
objective,
Affordable
but
Care Act. But I'll get to that, Lindsay. I
fuck
just need
that.
to respond to a previous point that the former president has made. I've made very clear my position on fracking, and then this business about taking everyone's guns away. Tim Walz and I are both gun owners. We're not taking anybody's guns away, so stop with the continuous lying about this stuff. As it relates to the Affordable Care Act, understand, just look at the history to know where people stand. When Donald Trump was president, 60 times he tried to get rid of the Affordable Care Act. 60 times. I was a senator
I didn't even know that.
at the time. When
I
I
didn't
will
even
never
know
forget
that.
the early morning hours when it was up for a vote in the United States Senate, and the late, great John McCain, who you have disparaged as being you don't like
Yo,
him,
that
you
face,
said,
yo.
at the time
Look at that
because
face.
He got caught. He was an American hero. The late, great John McCain, I will never forget that night, walked onto the Senate floor and said, "No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't get rid of the Affordable Care Act. You have no plan." And what the Affordable Care Act has done is eliminate the ability of insurance companies to deny people with pre-existing conditions. I don't have to tell the people watching tonight, you remember what that was like? Remember when an insurance company could deny if a child had asthma, if someone was a breast cancer survivor, if a grandparent had diabetes? And thankfully, as I've been vice president and we over the last 4 years have strengthened the Affordable Care Act, we have allowed for the first time Medicare to negotiate drug prices on behalf of you, the American people. Donald Trump said he was going to allow Medicare to negotiate drug prices. He never did. We did. And now we have capped the cost of insulin at $35 a month. Since I've been vice president, we have capped the cost of prescription medication for seniors at $2,000 a year. And when I am president, we will do that for all people, understanding that the value I bring to this is that access to health care should be a right and not just a privilege of those who can afford it. And the plan has to be to strengthen the Affordable Care Act, not get rid of it.
Vice
Past its
President
prologue
Harris, thank
in terms
you.
of where Donald Trump stands on that.
I want to move to an issue that's important for a
She
lot
made
of...
a mistake. At number one, John McCain fought Obamacare for 10 years. But it wasn't only him. It were all of the Democrats that kept it going. And you know what? We can do much better than Obamacare, much less money. But she won't improve private insurance for people, private medical insurance. That's another thing she doesn't want to get.
President
People
Trump.
are paying privately for insurance that have worked hard and made money, and they want to have private. She wants everybody to be on government insurance where you wait 6 months for an operation that you need immediately.
President Trump, thank you. We have another issue that we'd like to get to that's important for a number of Americans, in particular younger voters, and that's climate change. President Trump, with regard to the environment, you say that we have to have clean air.
I haven't
and clean
heard
water.
climate change.
Vice President Harris, you call climate change an existential threat. The question to you both tonight is, what would you do to fight climate change? And Vice President Harris, we'll start with you. 1 minute for you each.
Turn the air conditioner
Well,
on.
the former president had said that climate change is a hoax. And what we know is that it is very real. You ask anyone who lives in a state who has experienced these extreme weather occurrences, who now is either being denied home insurance or it's being jacked up. You ask anybody who has been the victim of what that means in terms of losing their home, having nowhere to go. We know that we can actually deal with this issue. The young people of America care deeply about this issue. And I am proud that as Vice President over the last 4 years, we have invested $1 trillion in a clean energy economy, while we have also increased domestic gas production to historic levels. We have created over 800,000 new manufacturing jobs while I have been Vice President. We have invested in clean energy to the point that we are opening up factories around the world. Donald Trump said he was going to create manufacturing jobs. He lost manufacturing jobs. And I'm also proud to have the endorsement of the United Auto Workers and Sean Fain, who also know that part of building a clean energy economy includes investing in American-made products, American automobiles. It includes growing what we can do around American manufacturing and opening up auto plants, not closing them like happened under Donald Trump.
Vice President Harris, thank you.
That didn't happen under Donald Trump. Let me just tell you, they lost 10,000 manufacturing jobs this last month. It's going, they're all leaving. They're building big auto plants in Mexico, in many cases owned by China. They're building these massive plants, and they think they're going to sell their cars into the United States because of these people. What they have given to China is unbelievable. But we're not going to let that. We'll put tariffs on those cars so they can't come into our country, because they will kill the United Auto Workers and any auto worker, whether it's in Detroit or South Carolina or any other place. What they've done to business and manufacturing in this country is horrible. We have nothing because they refuse. You know, Biden doesn't go after people because supposedly China paid him millions of dollars. He's afraid to do it. Between him and his son, they get all this money from Ukraine. They get all this money from all of these different countries. And then you wonder, why is he so loyal to this one, that one, Ukraine, China? Why is he? Why did he get $3.5 million from the mayor of Moscow's wife? Why did she pay him $3.5 million? This is a crooked administration, and they're selling our country down the tubes.
President Trump, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back with closing statements from both of our candidates. An historic night, this ABC News presidential debate from Philadelphia. Back in a moment.
I wonder if they talk to each other.
The ABC News presidential debate will continue.
It's starting too
after
many
this.
discussions at work. Yeah, that's funny.
Baywatch is a fantasy.
Baywatch was sexy.
That's just not good.
As long as the
Keep it real,
conversations
people,
ain't,
and
you know,
keep it
crazy.
juicy.
Vote Cheddar Bay 2024 because
Let
when
them be
Red
stupid.
Lobster's biscuits rise, America thrives. So come in now for a chance to win 4 years.
People are
of
allowed
free
to be
Red
stupid, babe.
Lobster, because one bite can unite all.
That's the one
parties
thing
at
that
least
that
for
you have a
dinner.
right to be.
Sure. Vistaprint prints business cards, but we also print these and those. And engrave that. We print your brand on everything, so customers
Oh,
can notice
acting.
you, remember you, and fall in love with you. If you need it, we print it with 25% off for new customers at Vistaprint.com.
The season finale is upon us! Dog food in thy fridge?
It's not dog food, it's fresh pet. Real meat, real veggies.
For thy beast?
There's always a betrayal in the finale. Zero accounting software helped put me on the right path. It's easy to find your numbers all in one place and get a clearer financial picture. So find the power in your numbers
Yeah, nah.
and open the right doors.
You gotta nip that in the bud quick. But I get it. You're not really supposed to be, you know, listening to that shit. But they be having MSNBC and all them news stations in the monitors, so like it's gonna be playing. So I don't get, you know.
At the betting shop, get a Stearns.
I mean, it is what it is. As long as they don't get crazy, I'll stop the stream. But what were y'all talking about? What were you guys talking about?
Central on ABC. Nominations, mornings, evenings, late night, weekends, streaming 24/7. 40 Emmy nominations. Thank you for making ABC News America's #1 news.
Get ready, America, every Friday.
The hottest trends, styles, and must-have. What's the right stuff to buy right now? I really love that. It's time to buy the right stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Big time, too.
The right stuff.
Fridays on GMA. You're going to love it.
I mean, he could get all mad all he wants. Like, that was his boy's words.
This is Impact by Nightline.
Are you kidding me?
My sense was that everybody around him was afraid of him.
Brittany describes having a secret abortion that not even her family knew about.
What's going on with Kate?
What is the relationship like between Harry and William today?
If he wants to convince people that he has a plan or that he is prepared, especially him, you know, being previously in office, he should have one.
Prove me wrong.
He should have
You feel
one.
the church
But
accepted abuse? Yep, that's him.
Yep.
Ready?
whatever, they could get butthurt all they want, man.
Sexual predators?
How do you top the most watched season yet?
Fabulous.
It's a bit erotic, a bit exotic.
You have no idea.
Impact by Nightline. The all-new season premieres this September, only on Hulu.
If you were coming of age in the 1980s, the Brat Pack was near the center of your cultural awareness. But for those of us experiencing it from the inside, the Brat Pack was something very different. If you could have the Brat Pack name not exist, would you?
That's what he said?
I hated the Brat Pack. What a disaster.
Why did we take it as an offense? Andrew?
I'm not going to say we were the Beatles or anything. Well, we didn't fill Shea Stadium.
1985?
I think we could have.
Let's go.
We are heading into the unknown.
Oh my gosh.
We just saw what no one has seen before.
It doesn't get any more cutting edge than this.
Reporting from the floor of the Republican National Convention, I'm Rachel Scott. Wherever the story is, we'll take you there. You're streaming ABC News Live.
Live from the National Constitution Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Here
Oh, they in
again,
Philly.
David Muir and Lindsay Davis.
Welcome back tonight. The time has come for closing statements, and Vice President Harris, we begin with you.
So I think you've heard tonight two very different visions for our country. One that is focused on the future, and the other that is focused on the past, and an attempt to take us backward. But we're not going back. And I do believe that the American people know we all have so much more in common than what separates us. And we can chart a new way forward. And a vision of that includes having a plan, understanding the aspirations, the dreams, the hopes, the ambition of the American people, which is why I intend to create an opportunity economy, investing in small businesses, in new families, in what we can do around protecting seniors, what we can do that is about giving hardworking folks a break and bringing down the cost of living. I believe in what we can do together that is about sustaining America's standing in the world and ensuring that we have the respect that we so rightly deserve,
babe,
including
you didn't put away
respecting
the
our military and ensuring we have the most
the
lethal
button, all that,
fighting
right?
force in the world. I will be a president that will protect our fundamental rights and freedoms, including the right of a woman to make decisions about her own body and not have her government tell her what to do. I'll tell you, I started my career as a prosecutor. I was a DA, I was an attorney general, a United States senator, and now vice president. I've only had one client, the people. And I'll tell you, as a prosecutor, I never asked a victim or a witness, are you a Republican or a Democrat? The only thing I ever asked them, are you okay? And that's the kind of president we need right now. Someone who cares about you and is not putting themselves first. I intend to be a president for all Americans and focus on what we can do over the next 10 and 20 years to build back up our country by investing right now in you, the American people.
Vice President Harris, thank you. President Trump?
So she just started by saying she's going to do this, she's going to do that, she's going to do all these wonderful things. Why hasn't she done it? She's been there for 3.5 years. They've had 3.5 years to fix the border. They've had 3.5 years to create jobs and all the things we talked about. Why hasn't she done it? She should leave go down to that beautiful White House, go to the Capitol, get everyone together and do the things you want to do, but you haven't done it, and you won't do it because you believe in things that the American people don't believe in. You believe in things like we're not going to frack, we're not going to take fossil fuel, we're not going to do things that are going to make this country strong, whether you like it or not. Germany tried that, and within 1 year, they were back to building normal energy plants. We're not ready for it. We can't sacrifice our country for the sake of bad vision. But I just ask one simple question. Why didn't she do it? We're a failing nation. We're a nation that's in serious decline. We're being laughed at all over the world. All over the world, they're laughed. I know the leaders very well. They're coming to see me. They call me. We're laughed at all over the world. They don't understand what happened to us as a nation. We're not a leader. We don't have any idea what's going on. We have wars going on in the Middle East. We have wars going on with Russia and Ukraine. We're going to end up in a third world war, and it'll be a war like no other because of nuclear weapons, the power of weaponry. I rebuilt our entire military. She gave a lot of it away to the Taliban. She gave it to Afghanistan. What these people have done to our country, and maybe toughest of all, is allowing millions of people to come into our country. Many of them are criminals, and they're destroying our country. The worst president, the worst vice president in the history of our country.
President Trump, thank you. And that is our ABC News presidential debate from here in Philadelphia at the National Constitution Center. I'm Lindsay Davis.
And I'm David Muir. Thank you for watching here in the U.S. and all over the world, and from all of us here at ABC News. Good night.
And we are here live on ABC with our post-debate comments. I'm Martha Raddatz. It was a lively debate from the economy to abortion to Afghanistan. They had it all, and it was historic, John Carl, fiery.
Wow. 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 That was quite a debate. And I'm Jonathan Carl here with, of course, Mary Bruce and Rachel Scott. Our reporters across the news division have been updating our live blog, looking at some of the allegations made back and forth, doing fact checks. You can find all of that on abcnews.com. But I would like to replay the moment at the very start of this debate because it was quite a moment. The handshake. And if you look,
Harris. Let's have a good debate. Thank you.
I mean, quite a moment. First of all, because we hadn't seen a handshake. We haven't seen a handshake in a long time.
She initiated that one.
And
yes, she did.
I mean, not only did she initiate it, she
No,
I
can't. I fucking can't.
Put the hands out, and also made the first words.
And probably had a plan if he hadn't put his hand out either.
Interesting. So more at the bottom line. What did you think?
I think
I don't
clearly
care
what
about the
Kamala Harris
handshake.
wanted to do was be the candidate of hope, the candidate of the future. Donald Trump seemed angry within 4 minutes. I think we saw him going from very serious at the beginning, never really seemed to look at her, to just angry. I mean, really yelling at some points, trying to make his points. I don't think we heard a lot of policy and plans on either side of that, despite those questions over and over again. But what you had was that optic. You had Kamala Harris looking over, baiting him again and again and again. The microphones were muted when they weren't speaking, but many times she didn't need a microphone. You watch Donald Trump get mad, scowl through things. And, you know, John, we were all talking leading up to this about how this would go, what Donald Trump you would see. I think he had a plan for talking about what he saw as a next term, but then he was talking about rumors about people eating their neighbors' pets. So it really devolved into that.
I mean, look, Kamala Harris didn't really explain some of the big questions that were out there about why she changed her policy views on so many things. Part of the reason is Donald Trump really was not effective in bringing the debate to her. I agree with you. I think that he looked not just angry, but also rattled. And in contrast, Harris, who again, much of the world doesn't know, Harris looked like she belonged on the stage, looked like she is somebody that could serve as president.
And that is certainly how the campaign is feeling tonight. I can tell you, the Harris campaign feels very good. They feel they had a very strong night, that she was in command, that she did look presidential, and that she was able, they feel, to hold Donald Trump accountable for his actions. And of course, that was their goal going into this, that she would be able to put Donald Trump's record under a microscope. And they feel that the strongest example of that was that exchange on abortion, where she was able really to blame Donald Trump directly to his face. I mean, she said, what you are putting women through is unconscionable. Yes, she goaded him. She flat out trolled him many times, got him off message, but she also talked directly to voters, even inviting them to a Trump rally to underscore that central argument in her campaign that she says he's only out for himself, that she argues she's out for the American people.
Rachel?
Yeah, well, look, the Trump campaign is going to be seizing on the fact that Vice President Kamala Harris did not do a great job today really explaining her policy shifts, right? And that is what they have been seizing on. They're really trying to define her for voters when voters have a lot of questions about her policy positions. At the same time, though, almost every single thing that Vice President Kamala Harris said tonight got under Trump's skin. And that is exactly what his allies and his advisors did not want to see. I can tell you, I do not think that part of Donald Trump's debate prep was people eating dogs in Springfield or comparing rally sizes. They wanted him to stay focused on the issues, especially the ones that he has an edge on: Harris, economy and immigration.
I mean, you want to get under Donald Trump's skin, you question the people at his rallies. And that was something else. Martha, you have?
I have with us right now Governor Tim Walz, of course, the Democratic vice presidential candidate. Welcome, Governor Walz. How are you feeling? What's your reaction to the debate tonight?
Martha, I'm feeling great because what I knew, and I think so many knew, and now many Americans know, is you saw a president for all America in Kamala Harris. You saw the confidence, you saw the vision, you saw the poise, and you saw the compassion for people, understanding she spoke about an economy that moves us forward, moves all of us forward, lets everybody be a part of it. And she continued to lay that out, whether it's reproductive freedom or how we start small businesses or making home ownership easier. And on the other side, you saw a nearly 80-year-old Donald Trump, angry, unhinged, and as you've been discussing, talking about things that are deeply concerning because they make no impact on the American public. He shouldn't be anywhere near the White House. And I have to tell you, if it weren't so dangerous, it reminds you of an old man yelling at the clouds. That was his thing. Get off my yard. That's what he did all night. Contrast that with the voice of Harris laying out the question for everyone that matters. I think
he ain't give Verizon. He ain't give Verizon
tonight. We'll keep pushing forward. That's the way that the country wants to see our politics be. She laid it out clearly. Donald Trump brought nothing tonight. Anger, resentment.
Governor Walz, I do want to ask you, she did not answer questions on abortion restrictions. She never really answered that question. Can you clear that up, where the Harris-Walz ticket stands on that?
Certainly, and you couldn't get any different than this. The reinstitution of Roe versus Wade, what was the law of the land for 52 years. You saw this in there, and him pushing back to the states, she's exactly right. It's people like Amanda in Texas, which everybody saw on the stage in Chicago, nearly bleeding out, having sepsis twice because she can't get the care. She's been absolutely clear on this. Everything Donald Trump said, that is untrue. The clarity of this is Roe. When you have Roe, you have the protections in place where women make their own decisions with their health care providers, not Donald Trump.
Okay, thanks so very much for joining us, Governor Walz. John?
And we have the other side of the ticket. We have Senator J.D. Vance, Donald Trump's running mate, joining us now. Senator Vance, thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it.
So I want to get to one part in the debate where you came up. Donald Trump was asked if he would veto a national abortion ban. He didn't answer the question, suggested, I guess, that he wouldn't. And then it was pointed out that you, in fact, said not that long ago that he would veto a national abortion ban. Can you explain the mix-up here?
Well, I think the president's been very clear that he doesn't want a national abortion ban. I think in some ways he finds the question a little bit ridiculous because why are we asking him about legislation that's never going to actually happen and why he would veto it or not veto it when he says very explicitly that he doesn't support a national abortion ban and he wants these policies to be made by the states. But I think there's a deeper and more important issue here in this debate, which is that you had Kamala Harris effectively echoing platitude after platitude after platitude. The American people can't pay their grocery bills on platitudes. They can't put their kids in a house on platitudes. And Kamala Harris had a lot to say, but very little actual substance behind it for how she's going to lower grocery prices, secure the border, and make housing more affordable in this country. She's been the vice president for 3.5 years. She can't run on a record, and she apparently can't run on much of her plans either because it's just a lot of slogans and not a whole lot of substance.
But Senator Vance, why won't he just say that he would veto the national abortion ban? And by the way, had you spoken to him about it before you were put in a position to answer that question?
No, I hadn't spoken to him about it because, again, Donald Trump thinks the question is absurd because he doesn't support a national abortion ban, and he's been explicit about it. And, John, I think that it's so preposterous for the media to focus so much on an issue where Donald Trump has been crystal clear and not on the fact that people can't afford groceries and housing because of Kamala Harris's policies. This election is actually quite simple, and Kamala Harris and apparently the media would like to distract Americans on issues, by the way, that Donald Trump's been crystal clear about, but they're not talking nearly enough. This debate didn't talk nearly enough about the fact that Americans are struggling because they can't afford groceries, they can't afford housing, and a lot of their kids are dying of fentanyl overdoses because Kamala Harris has let the Mexican drug cartels take over the southern border. This is a disgrace,
Senator,
what's going on in our country, John, and we could do so much better if we just had better leadership. We've got the best workers, the most beautiful country, the best natural resources, but Kamala Harris's leadership is squandering the great benefits of this country. It's why we've got to get back to Donald Trump's leadership.
Senator, by the way, I asked because he hadn't been crystal clear and he said something different than what you said. That's why I was seeking clarification. But let me ask you about this just very quickly. I heard Donald Trump before this debate describe Kamala Harris as, I'll just read a few of them, a low IQ individual, somebody who doesn't have the mental capacity to be president, really dumb, unable to put two sentences together. Is that what you saw on the stage tonight?
John, what I saw was a lot of slogans. I think the American people are smart, and Kamala Harris talks to them like they're children. She repeats these ridiculous platitudes where if you actually think about what she said, you realize that it doesn't make any sense. She talks a lot about her plans, but then her plans, when you analyze the substance, don't make any sense. And more importantly, John, the American people don't get fed on plans. She has been the vice president for 3.5 years.
But your boy don't have a plan. He has a plan of a plan.
And has no ability to do is to say, I accomplished lower prices because she didn't, or I accomplished lower housing prices because she didn't, or I secured the southern border because she didn't do that. She has failed as vice president, and the fundamental question is, do we want to give her a promotion? I think the answer has to be no, John.
All right, Senator Vance, thank you for joining us. Mary.
One thing both sides can agree on, this was a consequential night in this race. More reaction when we come back. Stay with us.
That's gonna be
Athlete or artist, we stride beyond the ordinary.
All right.
Not to clash, but to connect. Don't just...
Whew. It's gonna be a lot of Everybody was watching the debate. God damn, bro. Hold on. Let me see how they.
By the time you get to the end of September, you're going to be already talking about the vice presidential debate.
Exactly. Exactly. Wait, I want to hear this part. Muhammad Ali.
You know, their fear has to be that he knocks himself out. He kind of helped, but she set him up, as John said. But these things are more than about issues. These things are tests. These campaigns, these debates, they're oral exams for the hardest job on the planet.
All right, I gotta. All right, let me see what we got here. Oh. All right.
Something it's a movie.
Happen, like some great romance.
Let me go to the live again. Where's live at? Oh, take everything. Alright, I got the ABC one. I don't want the ABC one though. I want to know what the other side is saying. There we go. Live Now News. View all. God damn, bro. Alright, so I guess we gotta... Let's tune into... Shit. Let's see, ABC. Let's see what these guys say.
Wix gives you the freedom to tell your story. With a professional website.
Being lost, we're a failing nation, and it happened 3.5 years ago. And what's going on here, you're going to end up in World War III, just to go into another subject. What they have done to
I'm reading the comments. Pet lives matter. Nobody for Trump. Trump equals higher taxes. Trump. Black woman for Trump. Transgender for Trump.
Aurora or Springfield. A lot of towns don't want to talk about it because they're so embarrassed by it. In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame. As far as the rallies are concerned, as far as the reason they go is they like what I say. They want to bring our country back. They want to make America great again. It's a very simple phrase, make America great again. She's destroying this country, and if she becomes president, this country doesn't have a chance of success. Not only success, we'll end up being Venezuela on steroids.
On steroids.
Okay, Tom and Catherine, I'm going to ask, Tom, you first. You know, if you're not on social media every waking moment of the day, did you know what Trump was referring to?
No. You just don't.
Okay, what was he referring to, though, Tom?
Like, you look at that entire exchange there. This reminds me of back in 2016, one of the people who was able to draw blood from Trump in a rare moment in the Republican debates was Marco Rubio. And he made a joke about Trump's genitalia, talking about the size of his hands. And that worked because that was the nature of that primary. That's what the electorate in that world was going for. So look what Harris does here. She makes a joke about his size of his crowds and knows, I mean, they did so much prep work on this, knows instinctively that will get under his skin and sends him off on that tirade. And out of context, which, I mean, that's is the element of social media out of context. I mean, this is a TikTok in the making. I'm sure it's already out there. I'm not on TikTok, so I can't see it. But that just gets clipped up and passed around, and then tomorrow morning people are going to be like, well, you know, what do you mean eating dogs? You know, what is this? What are you talking about? And you know, even in the spin room there, J.D. Vance did not help with that, because the purpose of their line on this is to say that this is what immigrants are doing in the country, and that's where they're going with this. But when you have to wind it up by saying, well, we've got reports that allegedly domesticated animals are being devoured by these new people that are coming into your cities and towns, but we don't know. And by the way, this is why immigration is bad.
Sure.
You just have all that wind up to get to the point. Yeah.
Okay.
That's not getting new voters for him.
Okay, this is what precipitated this exchange where Kamala Harris baited Trump into talking about crowd rally size. We know that is a fixation of the former president's. Let's listen.
So I'm the only person on this stage who has prosecuted transnational criminal organizations for the trafficking of guns, drugs, and human beings. And let me say that the United States Congress, including some of the most conservative members of the United States Senate, came up with a border security bill which I supported. And that bill would have put 1,500 more border agents on the border to help those folks who are working there right now overtime trying to do their job. It would have allowed us to stem the flow of fentanyl coming into the United States. I know there are so many families watching tonight who have been personally affected by the surge of fentanyl in our country. That bill would have put more resources to allow us to prosecute transnational criminal organizations for trafficking in guns, drugs, and human beings. But you know what happened to that bill? Donald Trump got on the phone, called up some folks in Congress and said, kill the bill. And you know why? Because he'd prefer to run on a problem instead of fixing a problem. And understand, this comes at a time where the people of our country actually need a leader who engages in solutions, who actually addresses the problems at hand. But what we have in the former president is someone who would prefer to run on a problem instead of fixing a problem. And I'll tell you something, he's going to talk about immigration a lot tonight, even when it's not the subject that is being raised. And I'm going to actually do something really unusual, and I'm going to invite you to attend one of Donald Trump's rallies, because it's a really interesting thing to watch. You will see during the course of his rallies, he talks about fictional characters like Hannibal Lecter. He will talk about windmills cause cancer. And what you will also notice is that people start leaving his rallies early out of exhaustion and boredom. And I will tell you, the one thing you will not hear him talk about is you. You will not hear him talk about your needs, your dreams, and your desires. And I'll tell you, I believe you deserve a president who actually puts you first, and I pledge to you that I will.
Okay, so I thought that was a pretty interesting exchange. All throughout the debate, Trump did not facially kind of engage.
That was a strong point. Not gonna.
Awaken to
lie,
a world
that was
of
definitely
wonder
a strong point.
in Final Fantasy XIV Online.
Them here. I just wanted to ask.
Oh, this
as well,
is from
did that
Fox.
get
That's
under
why
his
there's so
skin
many
there?
Trump
Did
supporters.
Harris's attack land? You could tell it was very,
Look at
very
him.
rehearsed. The Hannibal Lecter line, Catherine.
Yeah, I think what Harris is doing there in that clip you showed really exemplifies her strategy throughout this debate, which is when she is put on the spot on a policy position, particularly ones that have not been the most friendly positions for her in the polls among voters. It's stick with a policy point on that issue that works for her. For that is the Senate border bill.
Catherine, it's a dodge, right? She dodged.
Yeah, it's a dodge, and then she goes to Trump. Yeah. So the question there, the immediate question that she was asked, it was about the Biden administration, about why the Biden administration waited until 6 months before the election to have further enforcements on the border.
Right.
She doesn't answer that question. She pivots to the Senate bill, and then she pivots to Trump, and then Trump responds on rallies, and then we get how we get to Springfield.
Okay, we got to go. I just want to put up that prompt yet again. Jen O'Malley Dillon saying Vice President Harris is ready for a second debate. Is Donald Trump? Tom, briefly, quickly, will there be a second debate?
If I'm the Trump campaign, no.
Okay.
After this performance, but we got to see.
Catherine, you next. Will there be a second debate? Lastly.
Well, this is the only time there's ever been one debate of the presidential slate ever because of the switch up. So if you're Trump, it's no, but really, who knows at this point?
All right, Catherine Swartz with Notice, Tom LoBianco at 24 Site. Can't thank you guys enough. And we are 55 days away till the election. That's a long time. That's an eternity. A lot will happen in the interim. Thanks so much. Talk soon.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
All right, in the meantime here, remember, I thought that was an interesting prompt there. Jackie Heinrich tweeting that out. Jen O'Malley Dillon somewhat offering the opportunity for a possible second debate. We'll see where that goes here. Now, another question a lot of people were wondering, as the NFL has just kicked off, Taylor Swift, the phenomenon, she's just off her Eras tour. Well, will she endorse Kamala Harris? The answer is yes. She just did that. In the immediate aftermath of the debate there, she says this with this photo. Like many of you, I watched the debate tonight. If you haven't already, now is a great time to do your research on the issues at hand and the stances these candidates take on the topics that matter to you the most. As a voter, I make sure to watch and read everything I can about their proposed policies and plans for this country. Recently, I was made aware that AI of me falsely endorsing Donald Trump's presidential run was posted to his site. It really conjured up my fears around AI and the dangers of spreading misinformation. It brought me to the conclusion that I need to be very transparent about my actual plans for this election as a voter. The simplest way to combat misinformation is with the truth. I will be casting my vote for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz in the 2024 presidential election. So Kamala Harris, Tim Walz, they have the Swifties vote there. Taylor Swift coming out saying in the immediate aftermath of the debate that she's throwing her backing behind the vice president here. In the meantime, let's take yet another quick commercial break. More panelists standing by. Also, more questions we're posing to you on who you thought won the debate. We'll have all of that and more in 2 minutes.
That's the thing. Like, who gives a shit?
A second debate is more likely after tonight.
All right, James Hohman, J.M. Rieger, and Rhonda Colvin, thank you so much to all of you for joining us tonight. That does it
They
for this
disabled the
Washington Post
comments.
coverage of the simulcast ABC News presidential debate. We will be broadcasting live on election
Chat
night.
is
So watch the
disabled.
returns
That's
with
funny.
the newsroom of the Washington Post. And of course, stay on our website, WashingtonPost.com.
Who else got something to say, man?
Presidential election cycle, would you like to see and would you push for another debate between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris?
Absolutely. I think any opportunity that President Trump has to talk directly to the American voters, talk to every American family, and lay out his vision for making America strong and wealthy and safe again, we would certainly want to take.
So will you try and convince the former president to commit to another debate?
Look, I think if the opportunity were there, we certainly would want to take a good look at it, taking advantage of it. In any opportunity that he has to go talk directly to the American voters and tell them that he is going to restore our southern border, rebuild our economy, and ensure that America is strong enough to take care of our allies and ourselves at home and abroad.
Republican National Committee Chair Michael Whatley, thank you for your time joining us from the Spin Room in Philadelphia. We appreciate it. Coming up, we'll hear from voters who watched tonight's debate and talk with Pennsylvania Governor Josh Shapiro.
All right, let's see what we got trending. Music, gaming, live. Let's see what Crowder got to say.
A housing department or Department of Labor for not renting to black tenants.
We already fact-checked that.
To Central Park 5.
Black or white.
To birtherism, et cetera, et cetera. I mean, and
does
again,
anyone
he took
believe
debate
that
every-
the Central
every single
Park
time.
5
He's
are innocent? Is that
literally
still a
there
thing?
Defending the indefensible in
All
terms
right.
of his calling for the death penalty for the Central
I guess it's
Park
just
5.
me.
But my point is,
He said if they
she actually
pled
discussed
guilty.
it.
If
I
they
don't
if
think
they
that
were
she was
guilty.
waiting for a bigger audience, 100 million people watching tonight or whatever.
He missed some
I
easy
think that that Trump continues to make inroads with black men, and she felt like she probably had to staunch some of the bleeding on that issue.
I think both can be true. I thought her response to my question was, same old stuff. Next question, she was ready to say something.
She looks like a hockey
pithy
player who got
and
checked
kind
against
of
the
back
shift
of the
boards
hand,
and
like
lost
the
a cheekbone.
blow-off, and move on. But in the back
What was
of
his
my
name
mind, I
in
wondered
Colorado
if she was
Avalanche
holding
Detroit?
her,
What was the name of the guy who got hit by
her best stuff
Lemieux? Claude Lemieux?
for this to be
But who did he hit?
with him
That's what she looks like.
on the debate stage. So, but I think that could be also true that she's making inroads with black men.
What do you think?
I thought she said it because
that when she was young.
his response
say it was
was
Igor
he didn't
Larion.
care.
No,
right?
it was
He didn't
not.
care about the race or she can be
It was a
whatever
redhead
it
Irish
is
white
she
guy.
wants to be, which
Darren
essentially
McCarty.
was not
Well,
only
like when she
condescending
said
and patronizing,
his fans
but
leave
also
early at a rally.
demonstrably inaccurate based on the statements that she actually laid out as to his concern for race and gender and beyond. And I think that she was waiting to address
She
that
can be
particular
whatever
moment
she wants
in a
to be
way
is now
not to
racist?
choose her audience, but to
He
respond
can't
to what
answer
he
the
had to say.
question in
And I
any
think
way possible that
the
gets him
idea
in
of
any
her
safe
talking about
place.
her race and her gender.
She was saying she was black to go pander to black voters. She was saying she was Indian to be the first Indian congresswoman, senator, sorry, that came. Now, well, when he said, I don't really care what she is, she can be whatever she wants to be, it's not condescending. She switched because she's mixed. That's
Yes.
fine.
Well, it's because she's a panderer.
Everything is
not
racist.
because she's mixed. It's because she panders.
Nobody
to
said
say
that
it like
was
that.
Racist, you dumb fuck. Nobody said it was racist. They're highlighting the switch up that he said. The problem with the debate of racing, he mentioned the race. He started the debate on the race.
Like you just said it. Somebody died at my rally and people didn't budge.
You know
what
he
are
used to
you
say?
talking
We had a
about?
shooting
It's a
at one
very
of
good
my rallies
answer.
from comments like yours comparing me to Hitler.
Well, that was fine. Throw that
He
into
did okay. He did okay with that. He came back to that in a little bit.
But no, but how
No,
do
but
you
you're
not
right.
say that?
Well, remember, that's what I was saying. The
Leave early.
The
It was a
parry,
shooting.
quick parry, and counter. He spends too much time in defense because, he gets riled a little bit.
She called him unpatriotic at one point.
Yeah, she said she was the candidate who supports our military.
And he doesn't go, where were you a couple weeks ago when we were celebrating the lives of these 13 soldiers we lost under your
Did you see
watch?
they did it today, by the way?
But why didn't he say that?
Yeah.
I mean, these are fastballs down the middle.
Yeah. You're right.
And he was fouling them off.
Let's see if Chris is doing anything.
I think you're right.
Who said he wants to do it. He knows he shouldn't. He's been told that being forward-looking is a much better strategy
Who's
for
smoking in
success.
the ladies' room?
Is this a
I
World
took
Star
to mean,
hip hop video?
He'll probably do it. Despite our best advice.
didn't change the batteries.
You know what? He did do it.
Can we talk about Taylor Swift?
Yeah, let's talk about this for people.
Let's talk about
I think, yes, we
Swifties.
gotta
Child.
Fucking Taylor Swift, bro. All right, that might do it for me for tonight. I will catch you guys in the next one. All right, y'all. Y'all stay blessed. Have a good night. Hope y'all enjoyed the show.
Here's how much they paid her. That's a lot of. You got to pay a lot for one. So PPD, how much would it be for
Chelsea got paid $20 million by Pfizer to endorse the vaccine.
Of course. Oh,
So did
these two are beauties.
John Legend's
They're
out
both
there
beauties. But I mean, think about it. I think Kim Kardashian gets, I want to say, $5 to $10 million per. What kind of money are you getting to promote Kamala Harris on the night of the debate, right when it's over? That money.
By the way, Rolling Stone, look at this. Trump melts down, lies about migrants, eating cats after Harris trolls him. This is what they're saying. ABC, Taylor Swift. Boom. So they're spinning. The spin job is officially here. Says moderator David Muir. There's coverage. There's no Trump coverage. Yeah. So anyways, we're gonna see. But I think this is early. I thought this was good for America, for them to see exactly where people are at. Everybody needs to go do their own due diligence. Amy, you are right. People should go do their own research and kind of see what's going on. Unfortunately, they're not going to be doing that. No. The closest thing they're going to be doing is the Instagram stories to see exactly what's going on rather than going down through the policy. But at the end of the day, Trump's going to get up and work and do his part between now and then. The other side is going to try to play the games. We're going to see who's going to come up winning on November 5th. I will tell you guys one thing. In about a week and a half, I may make an announcement that we may have one of the biggest election night parties in the world. And I'm just telling you, and I'm talking outside of two parties that people will be hosting, I think we will be hosting the biggest election night with thousands of people being with us. It's contingent to one thing being done, that one of the biggest, something crazy happened today. I don't want to say anything. We have to wait about 7 days to find out. I will tell you once it's finalized, because that thing needs to be, there's this thing called the John Hancock. Once that thing is finalized and I make the announcement, everyone's going to lose their shit when I tell you what we're doing November 5th. But stay tuned. We're going to have a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun for us. To everybody that joined us, to the millions of people that joined us on our live tonight, you're amazing. Again, Saturday, Fort Lauderdale, book signing. Come on down. The Academy book, first fiction book I've ever written in my life, just officially is being shipped out today. Rob, if you can put the link, if you support our podcast, go place the order, read the book.
So
it is the one. I've written this book 13 and a half years. It's officially out.
Ravioli or hand-pulled ramen noodles. When you dine with Chase Sapphire Reserve,
I can only
think
pair
it'll be amazing because it's the choice between a front row seat at the chef's table while getting a live demo of how to make ravioli, or dining family style as you hear the story behind your ramen broth. This weekend it's ravioli. Next weekend, ramen. Find the detail that moves you with immersive dining experiences from Sapphire Reserve. Chase, make more of what's yours. Learn more at chase.com/Sapphire Reserve.
Cards issued by J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC, subject to credit approval.
Zoned out at the laundromat? Spin cycles and tumble drying aren't really that fun. If only there was something to save you and your taste buds from that boring fluff and fold.
Yeah, these are fire. Welcome to the... Hey, what up, Hurricane?
Let the vibrant colors, fruity flavors, and
Hurricane.
squishy texture of Lifesavers gummies
I'm getting into these tacos right here, bro.
Lifesavers gummies. In stores now. Tap the banner to learn
I
more.
got one more to dust. How are you?
Meet Nick. Hi. He got a new pup, which means a new budget. Good thing he opened his Chase Secure banking account with no minimum
I'm playing
deposit.
some Iron
He
Banner.
even gets his direct deposits up to 2 days early. Smart move. Open your account at chase.com/secure banking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
For Chase Secure Checking only, with early direct deposit, your eligible direct deposit, such as payroll, is credited to your account up to 2 business days early. The timing depends on when the payer submits the transaction to us, which could vary and may not be early. Direct deposit must be set up to your account. Member FDIC.
What's good, Hurricane? Yeah, check this out. Look at Hurricane, look. It's filled to the T, bro.
Take me where you want to. Do with me what you will. Tonight could last forever.
I don't know if you have a Super T where you live. That's right, Hurricane. That is Mexicano, huh?
Combustible, pulling into shattered spirits. The words for sounds. I'll just grab a candle.
Shout out to the King Rolly stream. This taco's for you. Right. Y'all, I will get into Iron Banner with y'all. As soon as I take this one down again. This is the last one. You know King Rolly the GOAT gotta eat.
And the deeper faith between us cannot be denied. No. Try to hide it, but the truth is we got something.
No, I got them from somewhere, Hurricane. From a place called Super Taqueria.
I'll just grab a candle and light it. Let's start it up. Set in motion, something that'll never stop. Get higher, higher love. Something strong, something set from higher above. 7 in the morning.
Hurricane, do you have a Super Taqueria where you're at? This is bomb.
That's perfect. Let's light it. Let's start it up.
Yeah, they're really good.
Set in motion, something that'll never stop. Get higher, higher love. Something strong, something set from high above. Come on, let's light it. We're gonna light it up.
Where are you at, Hurricane, if you don't mind me asking?
Something that'll never stop. Get higher,
I'm in Cali.
something strong, something set from way up from above. You gotta feel the warmth inside. You and
Well, Taco Bell's good too.
me.
Unless you make your own tacos at home.
Let's shine a light. Love, 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 love. Love, 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 love. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
I flew out to New York last year over the Thanksgiving holiday. I went to downtown Manhattan. I enjoyed it, bro. It was really nice. Different. I'm not accustomed to that fast life. But boy, ask me if I loved it. I loved it. It was different.
Who's gonna tell you when?
This is such an old school song. I love it.
Who's gonna tell you things aren't so?
What y'all think about the Smello Rock?
You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. What
Yeah, over there, the only, yeah, do you? That's good, Hurricane.
Who's gonna pick you up?
I love it also. Hey, just like King Rolly, wholesome.
Who's gonna hang it up?
And get a load of that. I'm playing wholesome music.
Who's gonna
Yeah, me too.
to your dreams? Yeah, who's gonna plug their ears when you scream? You can't go on
Bro.
thinking nothing's
And them two
wrong.
tacos were super tacos with avocado and everything.
Who's gonna drive you home?
And they didn't have a chance standing up King Rolly. Okay, so I'm done with my taco dinner. So if y'all can just give me 1 second to go wash my hands real fast. I'll be right back and we'll get back into Iron Banner. Give me 1 sec, please.
Who's gonna hold it down
Little by little.
when you Who's gonna come around when you break? You can't go on thinking nothing's wrong. Who's gonna drive you home tonight? Oh, you know you can't go on thinking
I captured.
who's gonna drive you home?
I said 2 super tacos asada and 1 drive of the grill. All right, I'm back, everybody. So what you been up to today, Hurricane? Another bad jam, bro. I love it. When I heard the news today, yeah. Oh, okay. That's cool, my boy. Tell me all the things you think bad. Mountain ball before I go. I'm a fool, huh? See, I'm acting silly now trying to sing the song while we load up on Iron Banner. Oh, look, I've been good before it's gone. Yeah, I guess you could say I'm old school, you know. To an end. Yeah, I'm glad you came by, Hurricane, man. Happy to talk to you, bro. Believe, man. How do I supposed to live without you? Here we go, Iron Banner, baby. Oh shit, I'm a fool. Been living for is gone. Yeah, there's a change from that rap that I listened to. I listen to this music at my work, at my job where I work. I put it on low when I'm doing paperwork on my computer and stuff like that. I turn on this music on YouTube in the background. It's so relaxing. I'm gonna pay for this, man. Let's get it. I'm gonna try. Oh, wait, I gotta get that. I wanna try to go to B, damn. Well, at least two of us are going to get murked. Ah, dang it. Supposed to live without you. Am I supposed to carry on? When love and I've been living for is gone. Oh, he got lucky with that one. Oh, and he teabagged me. I remember who he was when I kill him right now. Wonkus the Clown.
When you only have a couple hours at the airport and still want to get a feel for the city, head to the Chase Sapphire Lounge by the club. There, you can order a dish curated
I don't want to die. No!
or a drink inspired by a local neighborhood. A taste of both sounds good. Find the detail that moves you.
Yeah, let's
with craft
neutralize
cocktails and locally
this.
inspired menus at the Chase Sapphire
Go
Lounge
get him,
by the
yes, sir.
Chase.
I'm gonna try
Make more
before I
what's
get
yours.
killed.
Learn more at chase.com.
I'm gonna take somebody down with me.
Cards issued by JP Morgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC, subject to credit approval.
Meet Nick.
Hi.
He got a new pup.
Hey!
Which means a new budget. Good thing. He opened his
got me.
Chase
See, I
Secure
knew
banking
it.
account with no minimum deposit. He even gets his direct deposits up to 2 days early. Smart move. Open your account at
I gotta go get this guy back.
Secure banking. Chase, make more of what's yours.
For Chase Secure Checking Only with early direct deposit, your eligible direct deposit
Oh,
is
no!
credited to your account up to 2 business days early. The timing depends on when the payer submits the transaction to us, which could vary and may not be early. Direct deposit must be set up to your account. Member FDIC.
Shout out to my goats in my stream, man. All of you that are watching, man. My VIPs, everybody in the King Rolly channel. I love y'all from the heart, man. Y'all mean the world to me. Thank you for supporting the King Rolly stream.
Upgrade my plan. And I said, sure. Is AT&T on the other line?
That's no joke. Decorate the price of wireless and internet by $900 after lost. They capture zone
I want to go to C.
Opponent claimed zone B.
Let's see if I can get some C. Yeah, we playing some mellow music today, everybody.
Zone A lost.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Opponent claimed zone A.
Listen to these jams, everybody. They're beautiful.
Nowhere I would rather go. Nothing I would rather
Now
know.
let's see how you handle a shade.
When you still feel
Oh, I know. I can't. I haven't killed him yet.
You've got my heart.
There's a lot of people on this map.
So close. I will do the same. I'll never let yours go.
Now hit them again. The Empress
Let me
is watching.
love
Show her your might and
you
claim
the
the
way
fortune.
you want it.
Your enemies have claimed the
Let me
fortress.
show
Take it from them.
you the way this feels. Now I know you're the one I
Now
wanted.
defend it.
I could spend a lifetime with someone like you.
Oh shit.
More than what the eye
No!
more than even I believed. Could end up here beside me.
10 seconds. Your enemy stands between you and victory.
Now that you have found your way.
Good shit.
Never in my world to stay. Let's live the life we've always longed for.
Push out into the field and fight for zone.
You've got my heart, so hold it oh so close. I will do the same, I'll never let yours go. Let me love you the way you want it.
Damn it.
Let me show you the way this feels. Now I know that you're the one I wanted.
Oh, they're beating us.
Spend a lifetime with someone like you.
Opponent claims Zone B.
Oh, it was him that just killed me again. Darn it. I gotta get him. Oh, the wolves are howling, yo.
Music to destroy.
Oh my goodness, that was not even fair.
Opponent claims Zone C. Zone B captured. Excellent work. Now let's see.
Shout out to the King Rolly stream. Let's go.
Eyes up, Guardian. The fortress's defenses are broken. Now, please don't let your enemies hold this.
Oh, that guy. Always with the sword. Fudge.
Claim the fortress. Now hold it. A precious resource. Use it wisely.
Shout out to the King Rolly stream.
Get back out there.
What the hell? How? This dude Wonkus the Clown is always killing me.
Opponent claims Zone
There's no way. Oh my god. For all of my life. Oh Lord.
Opponent claims Zone C. Zone B captured. They've almost taken this one. Make them.
Oh yeah, we're getting smoked. Oh, there it is. I'm bagging him back. Got him.
Captured. Zone advantage is yours.
Ah, damn it. I finally bagged him back.
Opponent claimed Zone B.
Hell yeah. Yeah, hell yeah, I agree with you. That's so funny. Listen to that drum. for all my life. Man, we vibing. For all my life. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Yes, sir, Atomic. For all my life. Oh, Lord. Tactical missile Aroka. I don't know what my homie had beef with you for, but they told me to start bagging you whenever I stabbed you. Oh yeah, you're the one that you kept killing me. For some advice to counter glaive user like me, if you have feedback passes, they shut peeps like me down. You know what, Tactical Missile? Welcome to the King Rolly stream, my boy. I have no problems with people on your team. I don't know why they hating on the GOAT. Let them know the GOAT is cool, the GOAT's chill. They're hating on me for some reason, so just let them know that I feel sorry for them. And welcome to my stream, my boy. Yeah, I'm not salty. I'm not tripping on that. Yeah, but welcome, my boy. Yeah, just tell your homie, man, that, you know, sorry he feels that way. Yeah, but no pun intended. Don't listen to anybody, you know, be your own judge. Yeah, you too, my boy. Thanks for coming in, man. Yeah, there's a lot of people that hate on the GOAT Rolly. Yeah, and that's unfortunate, man. I seen somebody on some of my GOAT's Discord, people that support me. I seen a post. I'm not gonna say no names, but I seen in their Discord that somebody was saying, does King Rolly post every kill on X, on Twitter? And one of my friends told him, are you hating on my GOAT? Yeah, so, you know, a lot of people hate on me because, I don't know, because they ain't like us. They ain't like me, I guess. But it's all good. Shout out to the King Rolly stream, the GOAT. I'm a wholesome streamer, man. I'm chill, laid back. You know, I'm not salty. I don't rage. I just enjoy the game, man. But a lot of people are salty. A lot of people are salty, man, and they just can't get over themselves, you know? I gotta get that. Ah, shit.
Mom, I lost my Hello Kitty lunchbox.
Oh, I'll get a new one using Walmart Express Delivery. Should be here in about an hour.
Awesome. Thanks.
Wait, where is your coat?
Walmart Express Delivery.
So yeah, that just tells me that
Is it a stay in?
Tactical's a follower if he's gonna listen to somebody.
That means you get 3 times points on dining, including takeout from Chase Sapphire Reserve. Learn more at chase.com/Sapphire Reserve.
Cards issued by JP Morgan Chase Bank and member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
Shopify Point of Sale is retail made right, so you can give in-store shoppers what they really want.
Like buy online, pick up in store?
Yep.
Can I display
Yeah.
in-store stock online?
Definitely.
From every location?
From 1,000 locations.
Email capture, easy returns?
Of course.
Can it make me right all the time?
No. Shopify Point of Sale. Retail made right. Visit shopify.com/in-store to learn more.
The Starbucks cold brew you love is chocolate in a can. It's so good, you'll believe that too good to be true can be true. Like finding out that you and your crush have been listening to the same playlist on repeat. With the smooth taste of Starbucks cold brew in a can, sipping is believing. Available in 3 delicious flavors. Shop now wherever you buy groceries. Click or tap the banner to learn more.
Oh, you're right here.
Opponent claims Zone A. Zone C captured. 2 zones yours.
You can try and hide from the world. Yes, you may.
Honor the Empress with
Or
your
you can
deeds. Zone B
sing a
lost.
song and have some world
Opponent claims Zone
step
B.
away.
5 minutes remaining.
And the world might say, hey, I appreciate, but it keeps on coming day after day. I need to lift up my face to the morning light and feel for the things I've always liked.
Zone A lost.
Taking that orange off a big orange tree and slicing it just while I sit.
Yeah, we're winning.
While I still can.
I know that's true. That's true, Atomic.
Live while I
Captured. Zone advantage is yours. Zone B lost. Opponent claims Zone C. Opponent claims Zone B.
Yeah. And I mean, they can hate on me if they want.
Well, I shoot for toast, but always saying sure. Lean on me. But
I'm just always gonna be me, Atomic, you know?
and I want to live what's left to the morning. So I'll lift up my face to the morning and feel for the things I've always liked. Digging up fun with friends, that's the plan. Which might go one night
Claim the fortress. 3 minutes remain.
while I still
Let your enemies hold this advantage. Take the fortress.
while I still
Keep pushing. The fortress is now defended.
hot damn while I
Oh my god.
Your enemies stand between you and victory. Take the fortress.
Oh, they're really winning us.
to do the things I still like.
The fortress is gone. Get back out.
And some things I love. through a real bookstore to meet the people just down the street. Sitting on a warm sandy beach, watching dogs dash off their leash. The blue water over white sea.
Sorry, Papa.
Opponent claims zone A. Zone B captured. Zone advantage is yours. You almost won, but don't let up. They won't. One minute. Victory is within your grasp. Fight. Zone C lost.
Let's get it.
Opponent claims Zone C.
How deep is your love?
Captured Zone A. Zone advantage is yours. 30 seconds. Stay on.
JJ.
Hang on to that.
Yeah, we won. Shout out to the King Rolly stream. And welcome in, everybody.
Savior.